your winner, Juan, man. You get another win, man, in a spectacular fashion, man. Tell us about this fight.
You know, coming into it, we knew the guy had decent power, good hands. Our game plan was to use the stance difference to our advantage, stay outside that lead foot, throw those twos right down the middle. But if he didn't come in, you know, we were going to set up those kicks. So I saw the body kick open. I went for it a couple times. He started to check it and move, so I continued to circle. And then he kicked once, I checked it. He kicked again, and I stepped in, threw him off balance. And from there, it was all ground and pound. You know, I could tell he'd been working his stand-ups a lot. I also know it takes a lot of energy to stand up for me. So every time he stood up, we brought him right back down. So I felt the will leave. And then we just went from there, you know, solid stuff. I typically don't like going for submissions. I like using them to set up more ground and pound, but he let me take it, so I went for it. But big props to him, because we went through 6 or 7 different opponents trying to get this fight. I really needed this fight to really, you know, show that I'm serious about getting back in there, continuing this, and you know, continuing my MMA career. And that's where I want to focus right now.
Man, no doubt that the eyes are going to be back on you soon, man. Literally, as I'm watching the fight, they call you the Kraken, and that's what I was picturing.
Yeah.
You were literally, every time you try to come up here, you'd bring them right back down and just keep them there, ground and pound. It was surreal just watching you, you know, like I could see a Kraken and bringing them back down, man.
Yep.
So, when you get another win, you get in these fights good, man. It's hard to find an opponent for you, man. How soon do you want to get back in here?
Well, they just announced it. You know, I'm fighting for a title August 29th in San Antonio against Richard Odoms. You know, huge respect to that guy. He's a law enforcement officer. You know, he's been great for the sport. He's been doing it a long time. He's made a really long career out of this. So I'm looking forward to throwing down in San Antonio. Much respect to him. And last thing I want to say is, you know, just happy birthday to my nephew. It's his birthday today, and his present was coming to see me fight. So glad I got a W for him.
That's awesome. Hey, Juan, any shout outs you want to give out to family, friends?
Yeah, like you said, my nephew. Huge shout out to my teammates down at Jackson Wink that really been holding me down. That job that I had really wasn't allowing me to train normally with the rest of the team. My coaches went out of their way to work around my schedule. My teammates came in and got extra rounds with me whenever they could. So I'm just hugely grateful to them and extremely appreciative. And, you know, just practicing gratitude towards everything, towards the situation, towards every opportunity that life has given me right now. I feel truly blessed and truly gracious and just in the flow of everything. So next shout out is obviously to my sponsors. You know, we have Canine Mead right here. He stepped in last minute, stepped up huge. On the back, you can't see it, it's on my butt cheek, but Mujer Beldy Consulting Firm, they were huge sponsors this entire thing. My newest partner, Haymaker Coffee. We're throwing haymakers outside and inside the cage now. So I'm pretty excited about everything in the direction we're going. I just want to keep it moving.
Hey, Juan, it's always a pleasure talking to you, man. I appreciate it, man. Best of luck to you in San Antonio, man. Can't wait to see that fight.
Thanks, brother.